I'm Lance Corporal Buzalsky. I'm serving in the Marines with 7th Marine Regiment out of 29 Palms, California. In 2012, I was deployed to Sangin, Afghanistan, in the Helmand province. Sangin is a very dense town, very confusing place, very easy to get ambushed, very dangerous. Every house has walls around it and every street has walls along it, so it just ends up being a giant maze. We were out on just a routine contact patrol, just looking for the enemy, patrolling to a particularly dangerous part of town. Been in several ambushes and firefights there. We were being very careful moving through there. As we came out of the alleyway into the street, the last man had just rounded the corner when the enemy popped out. He just jumped right out in the street right behind us and started opening up with an AK. I spun and took a knee to fire back, and just like that, I was on my back. And all I could feel was just pain. My whole left side was just pain. At first, I didn't know where I'd been hit. I just knew I hurt, and I fell down. And called for the corpsman. All my friends were returning fire. Just everyone opened up. The first place he hit me was right in the stomach, right in the armored plate in my flak jacket. The second round had went right through my arm, right below the elbow, through the meaty part of my forearm. And the third one hit me in the side. And my corpsman immediately got to me while I was still under fire. Found out my arm was hit. He came out and started bandaging me up, doing first aid. After we'd secured the area, make sure we weren't under fire anymore, we moved out, called for the helicopter. Once we got to the LZ, we were sitting there waiting for the helicopter. My corpsman was checking me over again. He found the bullet hole in the sappy plate on my stomach, the armored plate. And then also he looks at my side and sees my Leatherman where it was, and he's like, "Dude, I think your Leatherman got hit." It was on the side of my flak jacket. There's a side panel that goes underneath your armpit. And sure enough, I looked down and the whole top of the sheath was gone. And so I looked closer, I could see the actual top of the Leatherman had actually been hit by the bullet. You know, there was brass and lead all stuck up in the top of the Leatherman, up in the joint. From what it looked like, from the angle of the bullet, the way it hit, it's a very good possibility that round would have went into my side instead of glancing off the Leatherman, and missing me. And amazingly, the thing still worked. Just shrugged the bullet off like it was nothing. Still use it to this day. Carry it all the time in the field and wherever I'm going.